Kids Martial Arts in Keller. In the pastimes of many years of the Eastern cultures, martial arts has often played a very important role in the lives of the people from the East, often portrayed to have some sort of superiority complex embedded into it, as is often depicted in a lot of the motion picture projects and films to come out of that region. How often has the picture of a very young martial artist in the making caught the eye, with a scaled-down version of the full uniform worn by some of the more seasoned veterans of the art? Often the interest in martial arts is a fire ignited and fueled by one or more of these kinds of films, where the martial arts in the various forms are used to fight evildoers, often winning in the process or right at the end. This carries over a very important message to the onlooker, who is likely to want to take their interest further at one stage or another in their life, that being that martial arts, as powerful as the art form is, should be used only to do good or for self-defense against evil, but never as an antagonistic tool for the completion of evil deeds. The spiritual side of things comes into play as well, with the common belief that evildoers who use the power of martial arts to complete their evil deeds will be defeated in the end. It is these elements of control and responsibility which make martial arts one of the greatest combative sports practiced over the ages, and the core principles surrounding these elements are maintained throughout the classes offered by Peak Performance MMA, with a lot of kids now getting an opportunity to play their trade within the guiding walls of this discipline. Kids Martial Arts in Keller is naturally slightly different to that practiced by the older students, with more emphasis placed in installing discipline and control in the smaller kids, while maintaining a high level of competitiveness, which invokes the kind of development that makes their learning of the art form effective in situations such as those which may induce the ability for one to defend themselves. Kids Martial Arts in Keller is great for the overall development of the kids' entire livelihood, allowing kids to interact with other kids in Keller on various different levels, and not just as buddies or neighbors, but as catalysts who build each other's characters up through the ancient combative art form of martial arts. Kids should be encouraged to take part in martial arts and other activities of this nature, such as those offered by Peak Performance MMA, so as to develop some traits which can only be learned effectively through such a vehicle. Contact Paul Haltom at 133 Sports Parkway Suite, H. Keller, Texas 76248, or call at 817-614-9325, or visit www.peakbjj.com.